All right, good morning, everyone. And so today, what we're going to do is we're going to talk a little bit about systems of equations and give you guys just a little bit of a basic intro, especially into graphing and what do we do and how does that work. Now, from yesterday, you guys should have the notes. All right, a system itself, oops, I'm on the wrong tool here. A system is just when we graph, for our purposes, two equations, right? And the key here is what I'm looking for. The solution is the intersection. Right, so what I'm looking for, where do the lines intersect? Now, there's a couple of different ways to do that. Today, specifically, we're going to talk about graphing. Right, and so in order to do that, we got to come up with an example quickly, right? So first, we're going to talk about what do I do if my lines are in slope intercept form, right? So if you remember, slope intercept, y equals mx plus b. We change colors here, we'll do this in black, right? So let's say, for example, I'm going to have y equals 2x minus 2, and then y equals, let's say, 4x minus 6. So these are my two equations, right? So the first thing I'm going to do in order to figure this out is I'm going to graph them, right? So I'll do, right, line 1 here. We'll do that one still in black. We'll do line 2 here. We'll do this in maybe a hot pink color here, right? So for 2x minus 2, remember, right, here's my y-intercept. So I'm going to go down here to negative 2, put a dot. And then my slope is 2 over 1. So from this point, I'm going to go up 2 over 1, put a dot, up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1. Then I'm just going to connect these best I can in a straight line. Now, obviously, you guys will have a ruler. You know, I have an iPad, so I'll do my best. Now, for my second line, right, negative 6, here's my y-intercept. So I'll come down here to negative 6, right? And now in this particular case, my slope is 4 over 1. So I'll go up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, over 1. Up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, over 1. Oh my goodness. And then I'll do one more, right? And so again, I'll do my best here to connect these with a straight line. Now you notice the key here, this point right here, I had to draw over that point twice, right? That is where those lines intersect. So for me here, the solution, and this is very important, is the coordinate point where they intersect. That point happens to be, right, 1, 2 on x, 1, 2 on y, right? This is their point of intersection, right? So for this particular example, right, their point of intersection, right there, right? So in slope-intercept form, I don't think that's too bad. In standard form, which we'll talk about next, we have to just be careful about how well we draw the pictures because I'm not just going to be, I'm going to be plotting only 2 points. So hopefully slope-intercept form, right? I'm going to graph both lines. I'm going to figure out where do they intersect, right? So now if we go to standard form, right, I'm going to make another coordinate grid here for us, right? And then let's see here. All right, so there's my coordinate grid. So now in standard form, the key here, right, is nothing actually changes. So let's say, all right, so I've got 2x plus 3y equals, 0. Meh. All right, let me change this. Not 0. We don't want that. 9. And then my second line here, I'll do a navy blue. We'll do x minus 2y equals maybe not x minus 2y. Let's come up with a different equation. I want these to be somewhat nice numbers. All right, so let's see, 4x minus y equals, that's not going to fit, 4x minus, wow. I got this, guys, don't worry. 4x minus 4y, there we go, equals 8. Much better. So I had to make sure this was going to fit for all of you. So when I look at my first line, right, my x-intercept, remember, forget about the y. I have 2x equals 9. So x equals 4.5. So I go over here, 1, 2, 3, 4.5, right? For my y-intercept, I have 3y equals 9. So I should get y equals 3. And then I'm just going to do my best to graph that line. Not perfect. You guys will have a ruler. I'll do my best, right? For my second line here, this is actually really easy. Your x-intercept, right, 4x equals 8. That should give me x equals 2. Well, that's easy, right? For your y-intercept, that should also give me, let's see here, y-intercept. Don't forget about the negative. Divide by negative 4. I should get y equals negative 2. And I'm going to draw that line. Well, I didn't do that great. Let's see. So I try to do my best here. Now, we have to be careful with drawing these lines in standard form, right? You guys will have a ruler. Unfortunately, this app doesn't have a ruler I can use, but you notice right here is where those lines intersect. So for these, the solution, still the point of intersection here, just happens to be the point 3, 1. Right? And that's my point of intersection. So the solution doesn't change regardless of what form you're in, whether you're in standard form like we are here, or you're in slope-intercept form like we are on this screen. It's still always going to be the point of intersection. We'll take some time in the coming classes to talk about the special cases of, well, what happens if there's no solution? What happens if there's infinitely many? Right? But for now, these are just the basics. All right? I hope you guys are doing well, and we'll talk to you all soon.